Councilman Balli.
Yes, Honorable Mayor, ladies and gentlemen. This issue, as you can see, has been very, very divisive. And it saddens me as a council member to see the division that this has brought. When I came into City Council, I came in to work on projects that matter, projects that help people. And everyone on the council I've seen working in that very direction in trying to help people. In my case, the projects that I've worked on have been some projects that have been for District 8, some projects that have been in District 8, but that are really for the entire city. I'll give you some examples of those. We're working on a downtown convention center. That helps the entire city. It's in District 8, but it helps the entire city, and that's a very, very important project. That's what I've invested my time in. I've invested my time in working on the first 4 blocks of the city on I-35 that right now look like junk, right? But we're trying to make that, we've asked the state to turn that over to the city. We've been working on it since day one that I arrived. Councils all helped, mayors all helped. Everyone's pulling in the same direction, and we're working on getting those properties, and we should have them soon. Worked on the project for the outlet mall, which is coming soon. And again, this council's been very supportive of that, as is city management with all of the projects they've been working on. Smaller projects in the district, like the downtown gym, which is scheduled to open shortly. A brand new park in San Francisco Javier, a small park, not a large park, to not burden the taxpayers, but to create quality of life in the neighborhood. And like this, every council member has worked on important projects throughout the city and in their district, just like the TAMU baseball complex and tennis complex. Roads out, the Achar Road, way out on connecting Mines Road to I-35. Loop 20 projects, all the overpasses on Loop 20. Council members have worked diligently on those projects. And it's sad to see that our council has come to this. And it's come to this today, quite frankly, because we've had a mayor who's gone out and campaigned politically to get a supermajority of 75% to overturn his vote and to silence the city council and to silence, more importantly, the public, so that he can essentially get anything that he wants. And you know, we have our mayor out at the shopping mall trying to collect signatures, but you know, he's campaigning on transparency, and yet he's not telling people, can you please sign this because I want more power, because I need more power to get things done. And the mayor doesn't need more power. The mayor yields great power. The position of the mayor is a wonderful position that I think anyone would want to hold. Anyone who enjoys politics, who enjoys government, would love to hold that position, because it is a position of power. Even though the mayor, the mayor has plenty of power. The mayor, he has a vote in the case of a tie. The mayor can put items on the agenda. The mayor can bring groups, as one gentleman said, sometimes there are coalitions. The mayor has the power to bring groups together. The mayor is the head of the board. He has the power of the microphone. The mayor is like the quarterback. If the mayor's in the room and the rest of the council's in the room, the media doesn't want to talk to the councilman. We're the offensive line. He's the quarterback. So he yields that important power of being able to influence the public. But when our mayor is out trying to influence the public to give him more power, and for there to be a 75% supermajority, that's an issue. And I'm supporting the idea of single-member districts. Nobody more than me supports the process. I enjoy process. And I say, if people want to go out and gather signatures, gather them. But I also think that it's people's right to not sign. It's people's right. If they don't want to sign the petition, don't sign. If they want to sign it, sign. But But I wouldn't sign a petition like that. And the reason that I wouldn't sign a petition like that is because a petition to give the mayor 75% super majority it's preposterous. It's preposterous. I don't think that there's another community. If there is, I don't know where that community would be that allows the mayor such a strong override of a veto power. Also, single-member districts, as Councilman Altgeld has said, they do provide the best democracy. And now I wouldn't mind having 10 council members, but not the way that Councilman Altgeld says. I wouldn't mind having, there's room for one more seat, and we barely have an exit over here, and one seat on the other end. But those should be single-member districts, and I'm sorry if the mayor doesn't know how to wield his power and use the power that he has right now. But you know, everyone who's here in council and mayor, we're only here temporarily. The most important thing, because I do believe in process, Mr. Schubel, I really do. That's what I believe in, is to have a process that works no matter who's in place. Because any of us, we get sick and we're not going to be here. We get voted out, we're not going to be here, or our terms end. So what we want is a process that works. And back when the charter was changed back in the 1980s, after all of the corruption that had occurred before, they created that perfect system that allowed people like Peter Montalvo, who's here, and Chelo Montalvo, his wife, to both serve on the city council. They're both from Colonia Guadalupe. Peter and Chelo probably would have never had that opportunity to serve in at-large districts. Many council members just like them would never have had that opportunity. I know that I would not have had that opportunity to serve in an at-large district because it's way too expensive. It represents special interests, and it's very difficult for somebody from the barrio, representing the barrio, to get elected. And that's why I think that it's important for this council to take a stand, and that's why I'm going to take a stand today to allow the public to know, to provide the public with education. And I think that the public deserves to hear from their elected representatives as to how we feel about this. And the public is going to see that this council is against this.